Over the weekend, Fox News found themselves the laughingstock of the entire internet when they had a banner on the bottom of their screen for their Fox and Friends weekend morning show that read, "Trump cuts aid to 3 Mexican countries." 3 Mexican countries. Now, for those following along at home, there's only one Mexican country, and that happens to be Mexico. The other countries down there, they're Central America is what we call that. Some of them, if you go a little further down south, that's South America. But apparently nobody at Fox News bothered to check a map. And even worse, nobody at Fox News bothered to figure out that Mexican doesn't refer to every single person south of the U.S. border. Now, Fox News did come out later in the day and apologize for this. Oops, yeah, we made a mistake. Obviously they're not all Mexican countries. It's Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador that Trump is cutting aid for. But the damage was done. But here's the thing. That little chyron at the bottom of the screen that said Trump cuts aid to 3 Mexican countries, that had to go through multiple people. It's not just one rogue staffer at Fox News who typed that out and put it on the screen and nobody else saw it. No. You have producers, you have editors, you have a director. Everybody in that control room at Fox News saw that. They saw it. At any point, they could have either thrown something else up while they retyped that graphic, but no, they just left it there. Why? Because Fox News knew what they were doing. And I think that's the part that people miss. You see, to the hardcore MAGA hat wearing crowd here in the United States, it's all Mexico south of the border and all Mexicans are bad. They didn't need to differentiate. They didn't need to say El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. They only had to say Mexico. Because any brown-skinned individual living south of the United States is Mexican. Doesn't matter where you come from, you're Mexican. Because they know that their audience, because of Donald Trump, hates Mexicans. So why bother with specifics when you can just lump them all in, even if it makes you look like a complete moron that doesn't know how to read a map? This wasn't a blunder. This was Fox News trying to show on the screen that they're all Mexicos down there. All of them. All the people from any individual country, they're all Mexicans. And they're all trying to come to the United States so they can take your job or worse. That's what Fox News peddles in. This wasn't a simple mistake. This wasn't just some idiot staffer who didn't know what they were doing. This went through too many eyeballs and too many people for this to have been an oops kind of moment. They all saw it. They thought nothing of it because they knew their audience would be okay with it. That's the danger of Fox News. I do not believe this was just a quick little blunder. It may have been an accident at first, but then they probably realized the power of that. Because again, that audience, everything south of Texas is Mexico. And every person south of Texas is a Mexican, and Mexicans are bad. So why worry yourself with the specifics of each individual country when you can just paint them all with one broad brush and just tell us that blanketly every one of them is a bad Mexican? That is what Fox News was doing this weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.